In Bank Your Future, we talk about different types of savings and investment products. And there's also an opportunity to talk about mutual funds. Stocks and mutual funds seem complicated to adults, so they certainly can seem complicated to these students that are 16, 17, 18 years old. So in my discussion about mutual funds, I reiterate the definition of a stock and make it very simple, saying that it's ownership in a company where you have an opportunity to share in the profits of that company and the growth of that company over time. And if the company does well, the value of your investment will increase. So then I give them an example of buying stock, and I write it on the board. So today, let's say you bought 100 shares of stock and each share cost $50, and I ask someone to do the math and give me the answer, and then I write down you made a $5,000 investment. And then I said, let's say you hold this investment for 9 years, and at the end of 9 years, the value of each of those shares is now $100. And I ask someone to do the math on that, and they quickly come up with that it's doubled and it's now $10,000. So that is an 8% rate of return on their money. And if you've talked about the rule of 72 earlier in this lesson, you can ask the students to calculate the rate of return also. Then we move into mutual funds. And I explain that mutual funds are simply a basket of many types of stocks. But the key is you have to be able to select a good stock and a good group of stocks over time, determine when do I buy them and when do I sell them. And most people don't have that capability because it's too risky and they don't have a lot of knowledge to do that. So that's where this mutual fund comes into play, because they hire an investment professional to do that for them. And then I pass out a single sheet of paper from a marketing brochure of a mutual fund that lists 75 of the top stocks that they hold in that mutual fund. And the kids take a look at these stocks, and I say, what do you notice about these companies that are listed here? And the observation is very easy for them. They say, well, I know a lot about these companies. I know many of them. And I said, so Samsung, Nike, Verizon, Coke, etc., they know these companies and what they do. And so I would ask a question then, why would you want to invest in Samsung, as an example? In one of my classes, a student held up their phone, and they said, because they make good products. I said, that's exactly right, but why would you want to invest in the company? Well, they make a lot of good products that a lot of people buy over time, and you want people to value the products that you have and keep purchasing them. I said, that's exactly right, and that's how decisions should be made regarding selecting investments. So this makes investing a little less intimidating for students, and at least gives them a little base for their future in investing in other products outside of bank products.